Welcome to our tour of 55 Summit Ave on Green Hill in Hull. A very special location directly next to Cohasset's Jerusalem Gold Coast. This is Rocky Beach, and this is a Sunday in the middle of August, and there's very few people. As you can see, the beach is very private. You have Crescent Beach just over on the other side of that breakwater, and this is a beautiful sandy beach, always great swimming. You have Doctor's Island off in the distance there. Minot's Light, which you probably can't see, is off in the distance there. You can see Boston Light over on the left hand side, and usually you can see the city beyond, but it's a hazy day today. I'm going to be showing you the walk to the house itself, which is up these stairs that are maintained by a group of the neighbors here that got together to maintain them. And what you do is cut across this area here to walk to the house. How are you?
Yeah.
Just doing a little video. Both of these houses on either side have been owned by the same families for a long time, and they are not winterized, so they tend to be summer homes. And this is how it works. You just walk across this public right-of-way to access the beach, and we walk straight to the house. We'll be there in just a second. I think we measured it at about 400 feet. So it's a 1-minute walk. And I hear thunder coming, so we're gonna have a cool storm. So here this is actually a public road, but the houses that are here maintain it and they plow it. The 3 people that access it all work together when there's snow. And straight ahead we have the barn structure with 2 parking spaces in front of it. They tend to park a 4th car in that space. And then over here we have their 3rd space. So without further ado, we will go into the house itself. This is the main entrance in the middle floor of the main house. You step into a little vestibule. There's some storage here for your boots and things like that. It actually lifts up, towels. You have a double closet here as well for coats, which is cedar lined. And here we have this beautiful sunroom. Everything is open here. You have this colorful living room, dining room. To show you one of the best spots in the house, this deck, which has stairs that go down to the yard over there. And this is where the family spends a lot of time. You get beautiful sunsets over Straits Pond, and in the winter there's less foliage, of course, so you get more sweeping water views. Crimson skies, purple skies, beautiful, beautiful sunsets, especially in winter. Take a look at the kitchen, just installed in 2020. Butcher block countertops, concrete, cast concrete sink, nice Italian stove and oven. And a lot of people in the photos try to understand these, but you can't understand really until you open them and use them. Each one of these slides easily and is home to a tremendous amount of storage above and below. Here we have the powder room. And then here's the living room with this beautiful 3-story library bookcase. Working wood fireplace, always roaring during the winter dinner parties that I've gone to here many times. And we'll go upstairs now. have these high gloss white walls, which are easy to keep clean. We have this piece of driftwood that just happened to be the perfect size for a railing. Miss Audrey Hepburn greeting us as we come up the stairs. I think we'll start with the bathroom. This is a bathroom that is shared by the 3 bedrooms that are on this floor. You have a clawfoot tub, beach stone shower floor with slate gray, excuse me, walls. And you have obviously water views, especially on this side of the house, but also seasonally from the other side of the ocean. And you have some more thoughtfully built-in storage here. We'll check out the smallest bedroom, which doubles as a dressing room. We have these built-in wardrobes. The one on the right here is for hanging clothes, and the one on the left here is for non-hanging clothes, for shelves. Let me show you the inside of this one as well. And then straight ahead, a closet that when this owner purchased the home, used to have a stackable washer dryer, but she preferred that there be more storage. There's a hatch to space that's up there. Not any storage up there, but if anybody wanted to run any kind of systems through, that would be a good place to do that. Here we have this vibrant, gorgeous blue room, again with all the views of the pond right out the window. You get a great cross breeze here in the afternoon. Well, this closets here on this floor are all about 3 feet by 3 feet, so we'll skip taking a look at those in the interest of time, but they're generally square, about 3 by 3. So this is the primary bedroom, the largest bedroom on this floor, and you do get some water views out through here. Obviously the screen is interfering, and then in the winter they become better views of the ocean on that side of the house. Here we have this big, beautiful roof deck. And this magnificent breeze that's just so cool coming across. You got a great view of the yard here and of the second structure, the barn as it's called. Just to look down onto those decks. All right, let's go back and head out to the barn. Actually, we haven't even looked at the lower floor of this place. Wait till you see that. This house is a magnet for friends and family. It has lots of great spaces that you can have privacy for visitors while still having everyone all together. It would be excellent if you had extended family that wanted to stay for a long time and you didn't want them too in your hair. They can have their own space. I'll show you the systems room, which is on the left here, storage and systems. This isn't the guest suite I was mentioning, but these are all modern. Forced hot water by gas system in this house. 3 zones, so each floor is separately controllable for heat. Washer dryer, 200 amp electric service, and a nice bit of storage. There's a closet here. And this door shuts, and then this door also shuts, and in here you have what amounts to be a little space of its own, a little guest suite, complete with a wood stove. This stove hasn't been used in a while, so we do want you to check that out with a professional before you do use it. But in my owner's 24 years here, it has been used many times. And here we have a kitchen, summer kitchen that's always been here, and a bathroom with a nice, good-sized stand-up shower. Again, lots of little nooks and crannies for storage. This goes in pretty deep, about maybe 3 feet, 3.5 feet deep. I'll show you this patio, just one of the many outdoor spaces. And that's that first parking space. This is a way to come down from that and to go to the yard. We can look at the yard at the end. Under these stairs, there is an excellent storage area for bikes. Again, lots of little nooks and crannies. So we could have walked outside to the barn, but I wanted to give a little recap of this space. I don't think I pointed out those closets with those antique glass doors. And we'll just show you how you can have this lovely connection to the outdoors basically everywhere in this entire property. So before we go into the structure, I'm going to show you in here. This is pretty nifty. These doors close and disguise these doors. You'd think that it was just the underside of a deck and rain would come in here, but actually it's an ample storage area on all sides. And as you can see, a solid roof with a rubber membrane so the rain does not come through. This is watertight storage for lots of different things. Pretty ingenious. Over here, we have another little nook and cranny, just a storage area for yard tools. And now let's go into the barn. These doors do open when you want to bring in big pieces of furniture, or if the person who purchases this would like to park a car in there instead. Maybe it would be a nice parking space for a car, certainly. So this space is set up to be living, bed, guest. You have a cooktop here that gets covered by this cutting board when not in use. You have a little fridge down here, and you have these kitchen sink here and an adjoining bathroom. Now this is a composting toilet. The owner of this property is known for being a green building enthusiast and built the first LEED Platinum certified green building in the city of Boston 20 years ago for her nonprofit organization, before people even knew what green buildings were or were talking about them. So it is designed to be environmentally friendly. You do have this for heat in here. You have this mini split, which was just installed on the wall this past winter. That was sized to heat this whole building, and it does provide air conditioning in this space should you choose to use it. And then in order to heat the upstairs in the winter, you do need to leave these doors open, and the heat will rise up. There is a little bit of storage here. Obviously the bathroom adjoins again here, so that if you have a guest upstairs and a guest downstairs, they can share that. There is a hot water tank that's exclusive for this unit, which is just a standard traditional electric hot water tank, I think 20 gallon, and that will provide hot water whenever you want to use it, but it can be turned off when you don't have a guest out here, and save money and the environment. So this is just this wide open, magnificent space with great light that this owner has used as a painting studio. We have a really hazy day today, but the views here are spectacular, both of the pond and then of the Atlantic, which hopefully it's not too white light out for you to see that it's right there at the end of the road. That's where we just were to go to the beach. This has great light. In fact, the entire side of this that's facing the pond, Straits Pond, is more or less south-facing. So you have a sunrise over in this direction, and then the sun sets over where it's kind of coming down now, over in the west. There's another way to exit this out onto this deck, yet another deck with more amazing views of not only the water but the grounds. They have a grill over here, so that's pretty cool. And now we'll go down and take a look at the yard. I'll explain more about what a composting toilet is. Basically, it functions just like a regular flushing toilet, but instead of being connected to sewer, it's connected to this, and it evaporates all liquid waste and turns all solid waste into dirt. And it has to be emptied of the solid dirt periodically, but it is very environmentally friendly, and it's a great way to put a bathroom when you don't want to have to connect to sewer. There are multiple ways you could connect to sewer, but why would you want to? Not really necessary. So we have these beautiful grounds and gardens, lovely hillside. You have flowering fruit trees and berry bushes, and all kinds of great plants, many of them indigenous. And I'm just going to show you that this is Summit Ave. They are installing sidewalks down at the bottom, and you know, you're looking over there, those houses are just Cohasset right there on the other side. And if you were to come up the hill, you would come up in this direction, and you would park, your guests can park here with the town pass. And what's so special about this hill is that there's only about 25 houses on it, and that beach I showed you, in order to get to that awesome section of the beach, you gotta know somebody, because you gotta park. It's a public beach, but you saw how many people are down there on a Sunday, and we are 45 minutes from Boston. This is basically like going to the Cape without any of that commute or traffic. And it's the best of living in Hull, whose taxes are less than Cohasset's, but you're on a hill, you're not in a floodplain, and you have the beach 1 minute away. And best of all, you didn't pay an extra $2 million like those folks a stone's throw away on Jerusalem Road that have a busy road in front of them. Not to disparage Jerusalem Road, that's my hometown, I love it. And there's lots of great spots, but if you're across the street from the ocean and there's a road in front of you that's busy, you know, you can't go down to the beach. It's the open ocean. Here you have a beach and all the best of both worlds. You know, Cohasset Village is just right around the corner. Hingham, the Hingham Fruit Center, all the restaurants in Hingham. Just a great spot. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.